Imagine a bowl of bonbons, brightly colored and enticingly sweet. You reach for one, then another, lured by their sugary appeal. This is the allure of political dynasties, promising progress and prosperity. But beneath the shiny surface lies a bitter truth. In Nigeria, politics has become a family affair, a carefully guarded inheritance passed down through generations. Like bonbons, these dynasties can seem irresistible, their legacies etched in the nation's history. But at what cost? This is the story of Nigeria's dynasty of the bonbon. It's a tale of power concentrated in the hands of a few, of opportunities denied, and of a democracy yearning for a level playing field. This essay delves into the complex reality of political dynasties in Nigeria. We will explore their historical context, dissect their impact on governance and democracy, and unravel the multifaceted perspectives surrounding their existence. Ultimately, this exploration calls for reflection and action, urging us to confront the question, can Nigeria truly flourish under the weight of inherited power? To understand the pervasiveness of political dynasties in Nigeria, we must journey back in time. The seeds were sown during the colonial era when traditional rulers were co-opted into the administrative structure. This system inadvertently provided a platform for certain families to amass power and influence, a legacy that outlived colonial rule. The post-independence era witnessed the rise of prominent families like the Sarakis, Tinubus, and Yaraduas, whose influence permeated various levels of government. These families, wielding significant economic and political capital, established formidable networks of patronage and loyalty. Over time, their presence solidified, shaping the landscape of Nigerian politics. This historical context underscores the entrenched nature of these dynasties. Their influence, woven into the fabric of Nigerian society, presents a considerable challenge to those advocating for a more inclusive and representative political system. One of the most concerning aspects of political dynasties is their tendency to concentrate power within a select group. When political offices become hereditary, they create an uneven playing field that disadvantages those outside these privileged circles. Imagine a race where some runners start miles ahead, their victory almost guaranteed. This is the reality for many aspiring politicians in Nigeria who find themselves competing against deeply entrenched family legacies. This concentration of power has profound implications for governance. When leaders are beholden to family interests, the needs of the broader populace can be sidelined. Decisions may be made to benefit the dynasty, not the nation. Furthermore, the dominance of these families can discourage fresh perspectives and innovative ideas, hindering progress and development. This system not only stifles individual aspirations, but also deprives the nation of a diversity of voices and talents. It begs the question, can Nigeria truly achieve its full potential when political power remains concentrated in the hands of a select few? Section 4. Cracks in the Foundation, Democracy Under Strain. The prevalence of political dynasties in Nigeria poses a significant threat. Interests, neglecting the needs of marginalized communities. This cycle of inequality can lead to social unrest and instability, undermining the very foundations of a just and equitable society. Section 5. A Spectrum of Perspectives, Navigating the Dynasty Debate. The issue of political dynasties in Nigeria is not without its complexities. While many view them as detrimental to the nation's progress, others argue that they offer certain advantages. Proponents of dynasties point to their experience and established networks, suggesting that these factors can contribute to stability and continuity in governance. They argue that families with a long history in politics possess valuable knowledge and connections that can be leveraged for the nation's benefit. However, these arguments often fail to address the systemic issues inherent in dynastic politics. Critics argue that any perceived benefits are outweighed by the detrimental consequences of power concentration, lack of transparency, and stifled competition. They call for reforms such as stricter campaign finance regulations, term limits for elected officials, and measures to empower civil society and promote citizen engagement. The debate surrounding political dynasties in Nigeria is multifaceted, reflecting the country's complex social and political landscape. It is a conversation that requires nuance, critical thinking, and a willingness to engage with diverse perspectives.